Sigmund Freud. How best can you sum him up? Well, he's the uncle you just don't talk to at Thanksgiving. Not just because he's racist, but he seems like the type of guy to have a chat with Chris Hansen, if you know what I mean.
Freud, a developmental psychologist and the father of psychoanalysts, created his own 5 stages for human development. These stages are oral, anal, phallic, latent, and genital. And these make up what he calls the psychosexual stages of human development. But, what even is that? Well, it's the theory that humans go through 5 different stages that focus on a person's wants, needs, and desires.
The oral stage is the first stage of human psychosexual development and takes place from birth to around a year old. This is also the development of the ego, which is the conscious mind in Freud's theories. In this stage, infants are 100% reliant on their caregivers and explore the world around them using their mouths. It can result in fixations such as nail biting, constant gum chewing, smoking, or even excessive drinking later in life. If a conflict emerges during the stage, such as being weaned too early, force-fed, or deprived of food, children will not become less dependent on their parents, which can lead to dependency issues and possible aggression later in life.
Wow. Yeah, I think I might have an obsession with gum chewing. The second stage, the anal stage, takes place from the ages of 1 to 3, and it focuses on the pleasures of controlling bodily functions. However, this can have problems. If you have too lenient of toilet training, it can result in an anal expulsive personality, where people are messy, wasteful, and destructive. But the other side isn't too great either. If you have too strict of toilet training, it can result in an anal retentive personality, which makes people stringent, orderly, and obsessive.
The third stage is the phallic stage, which begins between ages 3 and 6 and is when the superego or morality develops. This stage focuses on the personal parts of the body. This stage is where Freud considered that what is this script? The Chris Hansen thing was a joke. This is will have our heads if we air this. I have to go lie down.
Well, he goes to go lie down. In this stage, the phallic stage, is the infamous Oedipus complex, where the toddler-age child feels a sexual desire for their mother. The child is also afraid of their father because of these feelings that they have. And so, they have feelings of castration anxiety, where they love their penis, and so they don't want it to be removed. The other side of this spectrum for girls is the Electra complex, where a young girl desires her father and views her mother as kind of competition. Freud also believed that girls experience something called penis envy, where they resent being a female because of their lack of having that male genitalia. He considered this part of the phallic stage to be necessary for the maturation of a woman, and that having unresolved feelings in this area could lead to pedophilia. So, not the greatest. Hey, welcome back.
Okay, I'm back. The fourth stage is the latent stage, which takes place from 6 years old to puberty. This stage finally lacks any sexual desires found in the other stages. We finally reached it. In this stage, the main conflict is falling behind, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy in later life.
And now, the final stage of human psychosexual development is the genital stage, which occurs from puberty throughout the rest of your life. This stage involves sexual intercourse and is all about trying to find a balance between the different aspects of your life.
Is it finally over?
Yes, you know it.
Well, we hope
you weren't as grossed out about this as we were, and that if you were, you don't blame us. We also hope that this was the best explanation of Freudian psychology. Man, I must have a fixation on gum chewing.
But he seems like the type of guy to have a chat with Chris Hansen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Age, infants are 100% reliant on their caregivers.
I think I might have a gum chewing obsession. The primary conflict of this stage is with toilet training. The father of psychoanalysts created his own stages for human development. These stages are... Just wait.
Yeah. I have to go lay down.
Because I gotta have the other part of the script.
Sigmund Freud. How best
All right. Okay.
Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to check out more videos on AP Psychology.